uh, hopefully this won't be like a 4-hour session because Jesus Christ, that was a
I
fucking
mean,
session.
Lord, yeah, that was not.
I had to divide that into two separate videos, and each video was like an hour and 40 minutes long, which is fucking kind of ridiculous,
Well,
honestly.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared to fight a freaking ogre.
That's true. Okay, so, all right. I guess it's time to start. Okay, so, can I do this? Hold on. Is there music? Yes, we're back to just the normal calm.
Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? While all these freaking dead bodies are around.
All right, hold on. It's over now. Which I don't know which one. Hold on, give me a sec.
Is there like some sad music?
I don't think I put Sam. Oh, hold on, let me see. Is this one?
That's not sad.
What about this one?
Give me like the ending theme for like Hulk.
There you go. There's your sad music.
Alright, now turn it down because I can't, Lord.
Okay, there you go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I have an idea of where I want. Okay, because the volume is like different for each of them. So give me a sec. I'm like having it to where if I lower all the volumes down before the music is like played, it'll be like that. It'll work that way. Okay. Which one is this one? Okay. Cool. So you have just finished defending the village from the many attackers that that attacked you. Beset by a number of goblins, orcs, and even an ogre, along with a warblade master orc leader who use strange supernatural-esque martial maneuvers to charge in the battlefield. Um, you have found yourself drained of many energy, of much of your energy. The the southwest entrance to the village is covered in corpses, both of allies and enemies, and you can't help but wonder, even though you won the battle, did you actually win? During the battle, you lost an ally, George, after he was chopped and kicked off the building. Um, Many of you are beset with grave injuries, sort of, as well as Terry losing many of his, losing whatever was left of his family. Having nothing left, Garrick looks at everyone covered in bloodied wounds. I hope they don't mind if we stay here for another day. Perhaps to rest and recover. Selamine keeps to herself, but gives him a sort of an agreeing nod. And Arthur kind of just shrugs it off and goes, I'll be in the inn. And just walks off back towards the inn. So, we're going to be doing a little bit of a time skip. Unless you want to talk to any of the characters, then we're going to be.
I'm gonna walk over to and move my token. My token. Move my token over.
Oh, is this? Are you talking to
Terry.
Terry?
Look at him.
You see him after his sort of blood raged rampage has kind of like calm down a little bit. He looks at you, then turns around at the battlefield, seeing his dead brothers, and his face goes from that sort of like rage to a more solemn and sad face. And I just kind of goes, I was right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. For guards like us, we'll never. We always die. We're never the heroes. That's what he says to you.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't know how he was gonna react. And he killed the giant. Oh, freaking! He killed an ogre.
And the warlord.
Goblin.
They were both really low. He just got the killing blows.
Yeah, I know. So, I'm really low. Don't want him to kill me.
Yeah. Speaking of which, so he's gonna stab you. I'm joking.
No.
He's also really low. He's on 1. He's like his shield is busted, like shattered. His armor, whatever left of his chainmail, has been split and parted. His blade is dulled by the constant clanging, chipped and covered in blood. He just kind of looks at you, looking for any, like, just anything positive that you could say, or anything that can, like, reinforce him or whatever. He's looking for, like, any reason to do anything.
I'm going to go over to the war chief. And I'm going to take his freaking weapon.
Over here? Yeah, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. His weapon is a blade axe. It's just it uses the stats of a battle axe, but it doesn't look like a battle axe. I don't know how to explain how it looks like. Okay, I gotta I'll try and draw it and see if I can like. I want to do freehand. Oh, I wonder. Hopefully, give me a sec. I wonder if my if my drawing pad works this way. Give me a sec. Oops. The blade kind of looks like this. All right, let's see if this works. Can you see this?
Where am I looking?
I'm drawing.
Oh.
Like that. That's basically what it looks like. It's like, so this is like the handle, like this is where like the hand would go, and like there's enough for 2 hands, but it's basically this really big, almost very unwieldy weapon, essentially. And I'll see if I can like draw art for that later. But that's the weapon you see. Though it does seem to be a bit enchanted in some ways. Though doesn't as you look at the weapon itself, it is covered with dark runes that are sort of painted on it using blood. So the weapon looks like it may have some magical properties. However, it doesn't look like a good weapon. By good, I mean like alignment good. It might sell for something. It's up to you.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm going to walk over. I'm going to hand it to Terry. I almost called him Trevor.
Mm.
I'm going to look at him like, this is not where your journey ends. This is where it begins.
He takes the weapon, looks at it. Yeah, with his 13 strength. Actually, no, I don't. I think he has less than that.
Crap! Can he not hold it?
Oh, no, he has 13 strength. It just used battle axe. It's just a battle axe. We're looking at stats.
I was about to say, dude, I just did like this whole freaking cinematic like
No.
heroes
He
journey.
grabs it from your hand. He can wield it. Um,
Is he proficient with it?
it is a martial weapon, and I believe he is.
I really hope Blood Hunter.
Yes. He's proficient in it.
Okay. And I'm gonna pat his shoulder twice, and I'm gonna say, "You are to join us now."
Okay. He nods, and he's gonna move over, and he's gonna start like pulling from like the bodies, pulling from like the bodies his brothers, so he could bury them.
Yeah.
Oops.
I guess I'm just gonna bury their saps.
This is his house, or not? No, not that. Sorry, his house is. Where is it? It is over here, where the chickens are. He's gonna take his brothers, and he's gonna take them back here, and he's gonna like bury them over here somewhere.
I'm gonna use mold earth and just push all these corpses like out. And then like as I push them far enough, like away from the city, I'm just gonna like just start digging, like burying them.
Okay.
So just take all that crap.
Well, I have to add the the bone breaker blade.
Does he get that freaking bone splitting strike crap?
No, that's a martial ability that he gets as a thing.
Dang it.
So it's like so in this world, in previous editions, the Warblade was a like a class. In this world, it's not a class. It's a well, it is a class. It's a prestige class, I guess you could say. There's only a limited amount of levels in it that you can get, but you can get levels in the Warblade instead of getting levels into other stuff. But for you to get levels into Warblade, you have to like what's the word, like do certain things.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Like there are a set of like uh prerequisites that you have to meet. But this is a +2 weapon, or +1 weapon, sorry. Um, and it has some enchantments that he doesn't know about yet until he attunes to it.
So yeah. Um. Yeah, I'm just gonna push all these dumb corpses out of here.
Okay. Thank you for. Okay, cool. Including the people.
Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna bury George in front of his freaking like what you call it, in front of his house. I'm guessing he was somewhere feeding the freaking hay bales or something. Feeding the hay bales. He was freaking doing something with the hay bales. I think it was that house, the inn.
I would say he lived there.
And then I'm gonna bury the blacksmith in his freaking backyard.
Okay.
And also, I remember the blacksmith saying something about if he dies, get his sword or something.
Yes.
He said that to Garrick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that cleans up everything.
Right, give me a sec. I'm just adding the bone breaker blade. With his incredible +3 to hit. He has the worst stats. Because I just used the normal guard stats when he first showed up. And he's got 13 strength. That's his highest stat.
I mean, he's good for other things though.
That is true. Like taking hits for you.
I mean, no.
Okay, so.
But if he volunteered, I mean.
So, after burying the sort of people that helped you, and the rest of that, the people start coming out of their houses because they've been hiding this entire time. They saw everything. They saw everything that you.
Sissies, you're all sissies.
And the mayor approaches you guys as like a group and looks at you and goes, "I want to thank you all for protecting our village. They might have. Last time we saw there was only 4 of them. I was surprised at their numbers. They even had an ogre." As he turns, looks at the massive mound that's like somewhere over here where you fucking put the ogre in. He looks at you and goes, "We will always be grateful for what you did here. If you stay in the inn, I will pay for your stay. And tomorrow, I will try and see what I can get from the other villagers as a form of thanks." And Garrett kind of goes, "Of course! You're welcome. We are nothing but a group of adventurers that would do everything but to help you, sir. Now then, Salamine, I think we should get to the inn. I'm quite tired, and my wounds are terrible. They're extremely painful. Despite the outgoing and wide smile I have on the inside, I want to end my own life. I don't mean that literally. I just mean that the pain is so painful that it's hard keeping it alive. All right, then. Let's go." He walks through the wall. Damn, bro. All right. So, you make your way in. You get a full rest, and you level up. Oh, we already did the leveling up stuff, so we don't got to do it now.
Yep.
So, the next day appears. I'm changing the music. I want it to be more lighthearted. This is really sad.
I am sad.
Well, this is a new day. A new day.
I have to kill an ogre.
This is a new day. A new day, new time. Going back.
New area. New map.
So, you guys awaken and you exit, and the mayor is there with you, along with a number of the townsfolk. There's a lot more than what I'm about to show you, besides like that guy. And like, I deleted the rest of them because they were all hiding in their houses. But basically, the mayor is there, along with like a number of like townsfolk that like all surround you as you exit. "We want to thank you for everything you've done. So me and the rest of the town here were able to gather up as many treasures as we had. Not enough to obviously bankrupt us, but enough that we hope that this is enough of a thanks. So, get ready for magic items."
Oh, really?
Yes.
Holy crap! What? Hold on. All right.
They don't know that first off, they don't know that these are like magic items, but they know that they're valuable enough to give to you.
Oh, I'm about to say.
So, yeah, they don't know that they're magical. So, first off, bam! He carrying in his hands that's not a barrel anymore. That's a chest. And as he places it on the ground and lifts it, there's about 500 gold in there for that 500 gold in total that you split between the rest of the group. The group. Next.
So, do I put 500 gold or do I have to remember?
No. I'm just letting you know because you're gonna have to split between the rest of the group.
Okay.
So then, first off, boom, 500 gold. Second, he places down in front of the chest, like leaning on top of it, a wrapped blade. Like the blade itself, along with the sheath, looks to be an incredibly like amazing shape. Like this might be the blade that the blacksmith was talking about. and he looks at you and he goes, "This blade," as he places it down in front of you, and he goes, "The sword that the blacksmith, the sword that John made." As he places it down, he was working on this sword for over 10 years, and he completed it just last week in order to find someone who was worthy of it. And he places it. Next, a man with sort of blondish hair enters with a bit of a beard, and places down a horn made from like a mammoth, almost like an elephant, with like silver engravings that spiral all the way outwards.
Ooh.
Places it down, and he goes, "An antique from my ancestors from the north." And he places it down. And the next one is, you see probably an extremely like, and this one you've noticed, you've seen similar items to this. The next one, you see a staff made of a sort of a strange oak. And the reason I say this is because even though the staff itself is like legitimately just like an oak staff, there are bits of like roots, I guess, that spiral around like the oak staff itself, like it's all like made of wood stuff, that seem like it's made of glass, like it's almost hollow. And as you hold on to it and kind of bend it a little bit, the glass, despite it being like it looks exactly and feels almost like glass, it is still extremely flexible. So, I will give you, out of the 3 magic items, you can choose one of them, and the rest will go to your party.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get the staff.
Okay. I'm gonna give you its stats now,
But I know that I have to take a long rest with
but
it.
you have to take a long rest to attune to it. Yes.
Okay. I wonder what it is. Will this staff replace, or can I use this staff as a magical focus?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, well then I don't need my rod anymore, which is great because now I can just do whatever I can do with this staff.
This staff can also be used as a quarter staff.
Oh, bet. Don't even need anything else.
Oh, and I actually think you'll fucking love this item.
Does it like match my character's theme?
Hmm?
I don't really care, but does it like match my character's theme?
In a sense, kind of. It is a rare magic item, so.
Hey.
I gotta send it to you real quick.
Jordan's about to be so jealous. Is this something that you made by yourself?
It's a staff that I manipulated, but I did not make it. But I did change it so that it fit the world more, because originally it was just a straight up like glass staff, but that's not something that would exist in this world.
A glass
Yeah,
staff?
yeah, it was a glass staff, but it was like flexible. But I changed it a little bit so that it's better. But I think you'll like this. All right, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? I gotta go to Fight Club. Get some stuff.
Do you have a picture for it?
I do not, unfortunately.
I will.
Here you go. I'm sure you can like use its thing. Or the only thing is that the reason it doesn't fit your thing is because the staff is very clearly sort of like a marker. It's like a marker staff. So like you won't be able to like. So I sent it to you. Basically, while you're holding the staff, you have +1 bonus to your armor class. You have 6 charges, and you can cast either Shield of Faith or Shield with no components. The thing is that like the Shield of Faith is very clearly just like a ethereal suit of armor that you wear, and the shield is exactly that, which is just this ethereal blue shield that appears in front of you. So in a sense, it kind of doesn't fit your aesthetic of like the whole stand thing, but that's like the whole that's the armor that's the item.
Mm-hmm. What color is it?
It is dark, not dark. Sorry, it's oak, so you know that sort of like grayish brown ish.
Mm-hmm. Talking about like the shield and the armor, like what color would it be? I'm guessing it would be like an arcane blue.
Sure, but I'll let you change the color just if you want to.
I was gonna say blue.
I mean, yeah, then it's blue.
Because my attire is like purple and blue, so.
Yeah, I'll say I was gonna say blue, but then I also was like, oh yeah, well, you know what? If you want to change it, you can change it to purple or something. It's up to you.
I like blue.
It's just that it's always going to like look. It's going to have this ethereal armor-esque look always. But the thing is that the Shield of Faith stacks with your like normal ability.
Yeah.
So
my AC about to be high.
Okay, high, and you can cast shield with it. Call me untouchable, bitch. Yes. Once you have attuned to the staff, you can in fact make a thingable doodle. Yeah. You can use it as a spellcasting focus.
Okay.
Let's see. So the horn. Arthur is going to take the horn and say, and kind of look at it and go, "No offense, I'm selling this." And he puts it on his side.
Oh, dude.
However, and Garrick takes the long sword and inspects it and goes, "Why? 10 years," he said. And the mayor kind of like nods, and and Arthur looks at him and goes, "Maybe you think he's been working on it for 10 years. But this blade," as he like kind of like extends it outwards and wields it, and goes, "perfectly well balanced." And he kind of like sort of swiping with it, and he kind of goes, "Made with no extra materials, just iron and steel. Yet it is so light." And he starts like flourishing it in front of him. This blade has the finesse property, despite it being just a straight up like normal sword. It's not even magical, but it has the finesse property. It's made so well that like it has the finesse property. It's a +2 masterwork longsword, so that's cool. So as for the gold, George is dead. So.
Loser.
So each of you gets 125 gold.
Okay.
Oh, also you get George's owl egg.
Yay! Now I can sell one and keep one because I want to raise an owlbear, even though you told me they might kill me. But you know what? I'll take that risk.
If you raise it when it's young, you can do that. But you have to like be careful on how you raise it. You can't just let it run around, do whatever you want. You have to like teach it stuff, and actually raise it and like work with it and stuff like that. And then you can have an owlbear, and then it can get levels, and later on it can get really cool stuff. So when the rest of the group joins the campaign, you're gonna be fucking like Bitch,
Oh, dude,
my
don't
shit.
even mess with me.
My fucking shit, bitch. Flexing on y'all.
That's gonna be like, I'm gonna be a wizard. I'm gonna be a freaking the osteo time wizard. Oh yeah? Do you have an owlbear? I didn't think so. Destroyed. And I don't know what JT's going. I think he's also going as spellcaster. And I think Matthew's also going as, so we're all gonna be spellcasters. Yeah, cause yeah, I remember because that's why I wanted to go ranger because I was like, I don't want to. If you guys are gonna join,
No, I don't think they'll be spellcasters, especially not JT. I know Matthew's gonna be a bard. He said.
JT said he was also gonna be a spellcaster because he wanted to do something different aside from tank, and I think he wanted to go like. I think he did say he wanted to try wizard. Well, that's what Matthew told me. But knowing me, freaking, oh, I never said that. What are you talking about? I hate you. Anyway.
All right. So
I'm trying to find. Is there like a crystal? Or not a crystal? Is there like a glass? Like a basically like a because you said the glass runs through the oak, right?
okay, so imagine this, right? Essentially, you know how like the staff is basically made up of like a bunch of like almost like roots, like twirled up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get the idea, right? One of like parts of like the roots that are twirling up, uh, occasionally like are made of like this sort of flexible glass, and when you cast spells through them, the glass is hollow, so you can see like the spell like flow through like the tubes almost like the glass tubes, outwards from like the like the tip.
And from the yeah, from the tip, is there also glass there, or is it just wood?
It's like wood. It's like a bunch of like it's like gnarled roots, like almost like folding, kind of like a not a spear point, but like a focused like sort of tube, and you can spells can if you want to come out from there. So basically, when you cast the spell goes through your hand into the staff, and it whirls its way up, like it moves through the tubes that's inside of the staff. Like parts of the staff is like parts of like the roots are made of like sort of hollow tubes, like glass tubes, and it like swirls up the staff out from like the tip.
Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I'll draw it or it's at some point. So at this point, Terry's gonna join, and I made a quick. This is temporary, but I did draw this because this is to give you like an idea of what he looks like.
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh, I need to like see. Ooh, Terry, dark skin.
Yeah. I was never specific about like his race and all that stuff, so I was like,
I
yeah.
never actually looked like. I think I just went up to him. I don't
Yeah.
know what any of them look like now that I think about
He's
it.
your typical guard. So Terry approaches the rest of you guys wearing armor that is he's wearing brigandine armor, which are armor that I guess you could say like not like poor knights would wear. Like they're armor that's like a lot less difficult to get into. So most knights actually prefer brigandine armor over plate armor, though it's not nearly as protective. But essentially, what it is it's basically like plates of metal stacked over each other, but then also like covered in cloth and leather or whatever. And in medieval time, leather armor did not exist, or it was extremely rare. So like in fantasy, it's like a thing, but actually in real life, leather armor didn't exist. However, what did look like leather armor was brigandine, and that's also brigandine is one of the misconceptions that caused fantasy to have leather armor. what everyone thinks is leather armor or studded leather armor is actually just brigandine armor.
I mean, yeah, I figured studded leather armor was that because that's basically what you. That is technically basically what you just said. Because studded leather is studded leather, and brigandine is exactly what you just said, and they kind of sound the same.
I'm gonna update the art because he's gonna have the Bonebreaker blade as well, along with the spear. But he also has a spear that has a silver tip.
Ooh, monster hunting.
He approaches you guys, and Arthur just kind of like sighs and goes, "No, you're not joining us." And Garrett kind of looks at him and goes, "Wait, hold on a second," as he turns around and looks at him.
Arthur, boy, I will slap you. Shut your mouth.
Garrett kind of goes, um, "We've already lost George, and it seems that we need a replacement." But Selamine goes and walks up and goes, "He can join if he doesn't get any of the cash."
Agreed. That is the only reason I don't want him to join. One less.
Arthur, shut your mouth. No one asked you.
Do you tell him that?
No.
He kind of looks at ups and down, looks at him, and goes,
You are somewhat useful. So we'll keep you around. But know your place. Understand?
and Terry nods and goes, "Of course. I'm only here to. I can't stay in this village anymore. I don't have anyone else left here. My father died during the Banner Wars. My sister died of a sickness."
That's a callback.
And he turns around and not turns around, but looks past you guys at his house at the graves of his brothers, and he goes, "My brothers are all gone. I don't really have a purpose for staying. And since you guys are doing such great things out there, I was kind of hoping I could join." And Garrett kind of goes, "Of course you can, but I will give you my share, if it pleases the rest of these two." As he looks at Selamine and Arthur, who are like not into it.
I want to flip them off, but I don't want to die.
It's fine. You got a new staff. You got a new staff.
Or even if I get my owl bears, then I'll gladly flip them off.
Let me train my owlbear real quick. Then I can tell him to fuck off.
Okay. Let me plug my phone up because I don't want to die on freaking stream. Stream.
Okay.
We're Twitch streaming.
We're not streaming.
Follow me on Twitch. Actually, follow Gabe on Twitch.
I don't stream, so it would be really pointless
He
for that.
plays Skyrim.
I do not stream.
He shows you all the best hacks.
I gotta make everyone do a long list. Oop. Okay. 22. Garrick is at 31. Sunny's at 35. Terry's at 26. Cool. Technically, he doesn't know anything about like his past at the moment. So right now, he doesn't have his what was it? He doesn't know. He doesn't have his blood hunter powers yet. But you do notice that he has a book strapped to his side that seems to it looks to be some sort of like dark grimoire that's like sealed by some sort of like lock. Garrick looks at everyone and goes, "Very well then." He looks at the mayor and goes, "Thank you for these gifts. I want to thank you and the rest of this village for being so accommodating to me and the rest of my team. We shall be leaving now, and I wish you all best of luck. And if there are any more orc problems, feel free to call us." As that happens,
What should we call ourselves?
I'm not really sure. If you can come up with a name, feel free to do so.
The Heroes of Small Town.
Ah, yes. No.
Well,
Hold on. Give me a sec.
you looking up name generator.
No. I'm gonna get to me real quick.
We should call ourselves the record.
The wrecker, what?
The records of your
Oh,
records of your God.
oh.
For when we do the next one, then we all die. We can do the whole thing. Then we can joke. We can reuse it.
Okay. Basically, this happens, and I'm not gonna like get all of them. But just give me a sec. Uh-oh. I gotta add this dude in real quick. I'm not gonna add all of them because it would like take up a lot of space. But basically, you hear the heavy marching of armored knights approaching from the northeast. And as you look, and it's over, yeah, I mean, obviously it's over this direction, right there. You can see banners flying above them.
Did my computer die? What? I mean, not die. My computer, because I can't see anything that you're doing.
Hold on, I haven't added anything yet, so don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just like letting you know that it's there. You can see sort of these. You can see these tall banners raising high above sort of the as they head over the hill. Knights in armor and a small sort of squadron of knights and soldiers, probably a group of about 20 or so. 5 of them are actually like knights in full plate armor. The rest of them are wearing brigandine, scale mail, or whatever in total. So there's about that much. Leading the charge in front of them, riding on top of a white steed, is this knight in literal shining armor. Give me a history check to see if you can figure out which banner that belongs to.
Yeah, sure. 12.
Okay, that's actually DC was 10, so. So yeah. Anyways, so that the banner that flies above them is the blue cardinal. And that is the symbol of the kingdom of Carden, or the city of Carden. And slowly approaching you is this man. I'll make him bigger so if you can see him.
Oh, I can't see that JPEG.
Oh, the JPEG. It's this man.
Whoa! You looking for some snacks, buddy?
And he approaches you along a small battalion of knights behind him, 20 strong. And as they approach, they see the rest of you and goes. And the mayor goes, "Oh, it's you."
Let me get from behind Arthur so he can see me correctly.
Your knight Hasselhoff. And the knight approaches the rest of you and goes, "We were told by a number of villagers that this village was under attack of an army of orcs. Yes, we were, but thanks to these heroes over here, they saved us. We apologize for wasting your time, Sir Knight." And he kind of bows his head, and the knight puts his hands up and goes. He kind of sighs a bit, like disappointed, but also relieved that you guys, some of the villagers are fine at least. And looks at him and goes, "It matters not. It's always good to call upon your local knighthood in order to get protection from them. So it's not anything strange of what you did.
And we apologize for being late enough that you had to get the assist of these adventurers here. But it seems that they did a fine job.
As he kind of turns to you guys and like bows his head a little bit and goes,
I am Sir Hasselhoff of Carden.
Oh, God, notice me, senpai.
he turns around and he goes,
I command this small battalion behind me, the Azul Dragons.
I'm about to jump on his face.
looks at the rest of you and kind of
He
nods.
has a super prestigious name like Hasselhoff. Comes in literal freaking shining armor on a white stallion. And his group is called the Azure Dragons. I'm about to hop on his face.
Azul Dragons.
Azul Dragons. I'm about to hop on his face.
As he looks at everybody else, he kind of gives you guys a head bow and goes,
I thank you.
and then looks at Arthur, and Arthur recognizes that he is wearing Viridian armor, and kind of puts his hand on his blade, and Arthur kind of gets defensive, and they kind of look at each other, and and Arthur goes,
I do not serve any lords.
and then at that point, like Hasselhoff kind of like squints at him, then takes his hand away and goes,
Very well, then we will not have any problems.
looks at the rest of you and goes,
It seems that you are all quite capable. If I were to ask for your aid, would you accept?
I'm about to say something.
and Shakir kind of goes,
Of course we will. We will help anyone in need. However, at the moment we are in a very important and dire mission. I see. Very well. Then send me a raven or a pigeon once you have accomplished your mission. Of course.
as Garrick looks at everybody, like he kind of turns away from like the knight and looks at everyone, and he's got that excited like yes, he's got a knight face. Turns around, looks at it again, and goes,
Now then, I truly must apologize, Sir Hasselhoff, but we must be heading off now.
of course. Hasselhoff looks at the mayor and goes,
If you are in need of trouble again, and these fine adventurers cannot help you, feel free to call us. We will always come to your aid. Of course. Thank you, Sir Knight.
and he turns around and he waves his hand, and as he gets on his horse and turns around, the rest of his men get in position, kind of do like an about phase, and start marching out to the village.
I just want to let the audience know I am throbbing.
So, so, Knight Hasselhoff or Sir Hasselhoff is a person you can contact later in the future. You know he's in Carden, which is is one of the lands or one of the cities that are located in the Blackbriar.
I will definitely be seeing him again.
I feel like if you need to, he's an NPC that you can attempt to contact now that you have sort of made like somewhat of a relationship with him. You didn't even fucking talk, but whatever.
I mean, I was scared I was gonna say something stupid. You know me. You know me.
But from how he enacts himself, it seems like he seems to
I wonder if he would let this you on. I'm not about to say that. I cannot let the audience know about.
Yeah.
Let me go and put his name on my inventory.
And to let you know, so he's what you call a cardinal knight.
A cardinal knight. Ooh. Could
Cardinal Knight is as you know, a lot of different cities have like a very special like knight, like group of knights that like you have to like go and complete the training and do a bunch of other stuff and all that. He's one of those like knights.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, so he's what you call a cardinal knight. So basically, a knight that is trained in many different forms of warfare that is located here in Blackbriar. So he is a knight of Blackbriar, and from what you can tell, Arthur is a knight of Hythe, which is a kingdom is north of Blackbriar, in the kingdom of Viridian. A good like.
So you said Blackbriar doesn't care about the race, right? You know. Go ahead and hurt my feelings.
They kind of do. I mean, to be fair, all of the central kingdoms, like the Viridian, Redville, and the Blackbriars, all are mainly human based. It's mostly due to sort of the ignorance of humans, because most humans here are surrounded by other humans, and therefore anyone that isn't a human or an elf or a dwarf or a halfling or whatever is kind of weird. And even other races that aren't humans are still looked on as like kind of weird. But essentially, because you're so monstrous, he might accept you. Who knows?
You don't got no choice. What's it, Sir Hasselhoff? How do you spell that?
Hassel.
You know, that's actually how I was spelling it, and I was like, "Whoa!"
He's a cardinal knight, Sir Hasselhoff.
Sir Hasselhoff. What's his first name?
You don't know.
I'm gonna ask him that the next time I see him. All right. I am done adding him.
To a harem?
I wish.
All
I probably won't find that many people here.
right. So, you head off into your travels. You get into your cart and your horses, and you start.
On a cart.
I don't have a cart.
Where's my custom mini?
I'm sure I can find. Actually, give me a. Well, all right. It's gonna take too long, but next time I'll see if I can like find an actual fucking cart. I can probably do it. Yeah, you guys take. You guys take the cart and continue to head west. All right. So I'm gonna load you up to a new map after I do some explaining. Okay. So. Give me a sec.
What is this? Like the third section?
The third session, but like the fourth episode.
Yeah, the freaking fourth episode. I'm already falling for some freaking. If he doesn't like me, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, so.
I will not take rejection well. I refuse it.
Oh my God.
I mean, you want teas, do get suggestion.
All right, calm down, bud. Jesus.
No.
Calm down.
Never. Why you're doing that?
So, anyways, you continue on your travels. Traveling from, you were like a little bit past Cardin, and traveling from there, you continue on, heading west to the Black Range. As you make your way there, traveling through the simple trail, you are now in the plains of Verdun. Sorry, I don't know why I just fucking got there. So you are currently traveling through the Great Plains as you have just left the Windale Woods. And as you continue to travel so and follow the trail, you pass by a number of interesting things. One of which was one of which was actually a small army marching on the side of the road. And as you pass them by, give me a history check to see if you can recognize who these guys are. You recognize that it's a combined battalion, meaning.
Ooh.
What did you get? All right. So you have no idea what one of them are, but you do know that the other ones are the Cardinals of Cardin. So one are like the one of the like it's like a group split into two. So like two battalions essentially. And the set of knights that are in Cardin, which are wearing blue tabards, and the knights that you don't recognize but are probably from the Blackbriars are wearing white tabards with the symbol of a blue salamander. But aside from that, you don't really know from which city they are from. As you continue traveling through the sort of the plains of the Great Plains of the center, you eventually pass by an interesting encounter. Add your token.
I can't see anything. What the crap am I looking at? Oh, up. Hold on.
At the bottom. There you go.
Oh wow, aren't you creative?
What?
I thought that was the actual noise playing, but it was just you clicking with your mouth.
Damn, fuck. Well, whatever.
Okay,
So,
what do we see, big dog?
you slowly approach this sort of area, and you see that there's a tent with a horse sort of tied to the ground, and like just a straight up like the red square that you see is actually a cart. Obviously, I don't have any cart. I don't. Shut up. Shut up. I don't have cart stuff. I don't have cart stuff. I will at some point. I swear.
You can at least color it in, game.
I swear. It's fine. As long as you know like what it is. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You pull up to this red square.
Shut up. You know what it is. Anyways, so
Really?
shut up. Anyways, so you approach him, and you notice that on the back of his cart, one of his wheels seems to have like been broken, and it doesn't have an extra. And as you approach him, he looks at the rest of you guys and goes,
Oh, my. Well, it seems like we've got a new set of adventurers. Hello there, everybody.
and you see Arthur and Selamine just kind of like audible, like like sigh, like they're fucking tired of this shit.
Well, what the crap is that in his hand?
A hammer.
Okay, I thought that was a knife.
No, it's a hammer.
So you're pulling that on
Arthur and Selamine are gonna move back here because they don't want to talk to him. But the rest of you guys, you as well. What do you want to say or want to do to him? You look at the back of his cart, and he seems to have a large number of barrels that seem to be full of some sort of liquids. You assume.
Well, hello there, sir.
Hello there. My name is. I have to look it up. Give me a second.
Oh wow, Gabe.
I'm sorry.
Right
Right.
to my immersion.
Right. Looks at you guys and he goes,
My name is Magni.
as he looks at the rest of you guys and he goes,
You don't happen to have a spare wheel, do you, for your cart? I was a bit foolish and decided to travel all this way without one.
Do we?
you look at Garrett and Garrett goes,
Of course we do. Unfortunately, we'll be needing it for our next journey. And I'm not sure that's something that we can spare. Oh, I understand. Very well then. Uh, you see, past here is a road market. I'm sure you can get a new one from there. If you give me a, he looks at the rest of you guys and he goes, you see, I am what you call a wine salesman or a wine merchant. I sell certain types of wine and alcohol. Um, and if you were to give me that spare, I would give you a massive uh, deal.
You do you? Hmm.
Wait, what did you say?
You sell wine.
Yes, I do. Some of the highest quality you'll find in Verdun.
Mm.
If you give me a cart, I'll sell you 50% off.
Or give cartwheel. Sorry.
I like wine.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to convince Merrick or Garrick. Sorry, not Merrick. You can try. You can try and convince Garrick.
I can see it now. Me in Hasselhoff on his balcony, sitting down, sharing your glass of wine, looking at the stars.
So, what do you say?
God.
Look, listen. It is up to you. If you want wine, he's selling. He's selling what seems to be very what he claims to be high quality wine, and he's selling it. And he's looking at you, and he's looking at or Garrick, and Garrick is like, no, we need our cart. But he says that just ahead of him, a couple miles that way, you'll run into a road market. And if you don't know, road markets are very common in as I mentioned before. Blackbriars are like a very like capitalist merchant based thing, a group. So you won't find that type of stuff in Redville or Viridian, but in Blackbriar land, you'll find these things called road markets. So littered all across the long roads are literal like markets that like you can stop by, like resupply and stuff, and then keep moving, essentially. Now road markets exist outside of the Blackbriars, but all road markets are run by the Blackbriars.
Okay. I'm going to look at Garrick, and I'm going to say, okay, I am a big fan of alcoholic drinks, mostly including wine. So how about this? We give him the thing. We give him what he needs, and then we drive. As we go on forth to the road market, I shall purchase. How I shall purchase the our spare that we need for
Give
our
me give me a persuasion.
with the
With
advantage.
I'll give you advantage.
Aha!
Let's
Because
see
he's
if
always
you
looking for a good time, right? Right. Anyway, persuasion. It is. Oh wait, I can't.
Okay, well, let's see if you get a crit.
God, please, please.
No, okay, that's fine. The 19 was there. Okay.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? I only see one thing. Oh, I was at the top.
Boy.
I was like, I just got 2 8s. What is he talking about?
Oh, you got a 19 and an 8.
Okay.
Bruh. Bruh.
Uh,
Bruh. Alright,
Shut up. You can't
anyways.
even spawn carts.
So fuck. Okay. With the 19, Garrick goes, very well. If you give me 5 gold right now to pay for a new wheel, then I shall go ahead and give him a spare. So
Yeah.
So -5 to what you have on right now. Okay, so I believe you have now 155 gold, or 155 minus or -5 of the 125. Sorry. No. What? What the fuck was that? What was that noise you did?
I look.
What actually was that noise you just made, dude?
I was just singing.
All right. So
That was me singing.
creepy. Okay.
I swear it was me singing. I swear.
Merrick signals Selimine to hand over the extra wheel, and he hands it to Magni. Magni walks over and leans it onto the side, and then walks up to the rest of you guys and goes,
Very well, sir. What type of wine can I get you? I sell a number of them. Let me see.
and he kind of goes back and like grabs a ledger and heads back towards you and goes,
I need the most prestigious crap ever.
The most prestigious wine I have. Well, first off, I want to talk about the specific types. There are many different types of wine. There's red wine, white wine, but there are also fortified wines, spiced, sweetened, mulled wines, and some of the wines that don't really fit in that category. But you talk about the finest bottle I have.
Yes.
Very well. Half off, that would be, give me a second.
Please let it be something I can afford. And please let Hasselhoff drink.
all right, calm down, you fucking weirdo.
It ain't weird yet. Okay. I don't want to bring him any dirt wine.
He looks at you and he walks over and he gets this pristine glass bottle with sort of silver carvings that kind of like almost look like vines that kind of twirl and swirl all across the bottle itself. The bottle itself, and this is a clear wine. So the bottle itself is made of this almost beautiful crystalline glass. That as you look at it, as you look at it tilted from the side, you can see the different layers that have been applied from this glass. He looks at you, and this is cold.
This is Evermead, a wine from Venturian, land of the elves. It was made in Angkor.
And he kind of looks at you, and he goes,
This wine, 50% off, is worth 50 gold.
Oh.
100. He looks at you and he goes,
Extremely fine, aged wine. Wine that has been aged for hundreds of years.
Is he bullcrapping me?
Insight check.
Because I feel like he's bullcrapping me.
Give me an insight check.
I gotta check and see what my insight is. Oh, that's pretty high. You thought you could fool me, but I got a +4.
From what you can tell, he seems to be genuine about it.
So an 18 +4.
You're not like, at the very least he believes what he's saying.
Okay. What about to say? Because if I get this and it's like dirt, I'm gonna come back and fight him.
And he does look at you and go,
However, it is only done so
because of the seal, and he points at the top, and you see like the cork on top of the wine bottle is made from this sort of like from this glass essentially. And he goes,
the older this wine is, the more sweet it is. However, I've never found anyone willing to buy such expensive wine. But here you go. 100 bottles worth. Or no, 100 gold.
I'm about to say.
100 gold worth for this single bottle. And I'm giving it to you for 50.
Yes, take my money.
Okay. So go to gold minus 50.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You now have Evermead wine.
I am awesome.
All right. So, to be clear, he gives you instructions. Basically, the wine itself is extremely high quality, but it's only done so unlike the first time you open the bottle. Meaning, if you're gonna want to save this for like an actual special occasion, because if you can't just be like opening it, drinking it, and then closing it again, you can't do that with this wine. Like you gotta
Yeah,
open.
no, I have a special occasion.
All right. Freak. All right. Anyway.
No, I just need to. I need to think how I can make that special occasion for back. Because I don't think he's gonna be available all the time if I even go to Regan Cardinal.
Unless specified, all the characters I make are like technically bi, unless specified.
Okay.
So have fun.
So you haven't specified him.
I haven't specified him, so he's technically bi.
I mean, I don't want any of these other losers on.
I follow like Inquisition rules. Sorry, not Inquisition. I follow Dragon Age rules. Dragon Age is like a video game where it's got like really cool combat and like all that stuff. It's like an RPG game. It's got really cool
yeah, I think I've seen that. But like,
yeah, but it has a function in the game that you can build a relationship with people, and you can technically make your character either a male or female, but but you can also romance every other character. So I'm like, okay, I think that's a really cool idea. So I always have that for my campaigns, unless specified for a specific character, because sometimes their actual sexual, like in this case for him, his sexuality doesn't matter to his character, but for some characters it does. That's why I specify it. So in this case, he's bi, or at
good luck.
At the very least, you have the ability to romance him.
Haha. I'm telling you, that's what that wine's gonna do. I don't even need to get a nat 20. That wine's gonna do it for me. Wine's gonna turn that nat 1.
In this wine.
Put the roofies. Thank you, Cardi B.
Okay. He looks at you guys and he goes, "Is that all?"
Oh, yeah, pretty much. That's all I wanted.
Very well, then. Farewell, adventurers. I hope you have a grand day. Hopefully, I can fix this cart.
And he goes back and starts working on the cart again.
He better fix the cart, because if he don't, I'm coming back to get that freaking wheel. Yeah. I think I'm starting to get the Mercer effect.
The Gabriel effect. You're such a good DM. I don't think I can have anyone else.
Oh my god.
After a few hours of traveling through the Great Plains, up ahead you see on the road itself a number of markets and stalls and carts and bustling people moving around selling things and such. They are everywhere. And I will move you to the next area.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you find yourself here.
Oh, look at all these freaking people with pictures.
They're all very special people.
Who the crap is that? Is that Darth Vader?
Where?
Enhanced image.
All right, all enhanced image if you approach them. Anyways, Garrick looks at everyone and he goes,
All right, everyone. Before we leave, feel free to spend the money you have, buy whatever you need, any of that.
I need to sell some stuff, like these eggs, or the egg, because I'm raising a freaking owlbear.
Garrick and so everyone's gonna go to their own separate stalls.
God, why does no one like me?
No, you can go up and talk to them. They just have their own stuff to do. All right, so up to you. What do you want to do? You see a lot of interesting people. So all these stores don't really matter. I mean, yeah, they if you want to get like basic supplies like adventurer supplies and stuff like that, you'll get it from these stores. But the ones with pictures are especially like they're special vendors that will except for like this guy or like this guy because they're just guards. But
I can't
this one.
thing.
Okay, hold on. Add your token. I keep forgetting you have to add your own token. For some reason, I'm supposed to have the ability to like just give you stuff.
Bes Shakir, on him his way.
All right, so some interesting things. This guy is an interesting vendor. This one is an interesting vendor. This one is an interesting vendor. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So, up to you now on what you want to do. You can try and sell your things. You can buy things. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Giving you some.
Enhance image.
Okay, you're talking to this guy. Okay, you see what looks to be a very shady-looking man pointing at a number of vials and what looks to be narcotics inside of his jacket.
Oh, I wish, but I'm not. This is not that type of character.
Looks at you.
He goes, "Hey man, my name is Marcus. Do you want some drugs?"
No, thank you.
All right, you're lost. I got some real good shit, man. But if you ever need me, I'm gonna be suspiciously sitting here in this cart, right?
Crystal clear. Anyway, enhanced image.
She doesn't like have like an actual picture, but this is what she looks like. You know what they will look like. You know, like those Japanese women that wear like the traditional clothing with like the white like face mask and like the hair that's like pulled up and stuff.
A geisha?
Yes, actually, yes, yeah, a geisha.
Mm-hmm.
As she stands here,
I do not want your services.
as you stand here, she is currently being guarded by two armored figures in strange foreign armor that you have never seen. And as you approach, she looks at you and gives you a bow and goes,
"Hello, traveler. How can I help you?"
I was very.
The blacksmith is here if you need him, but you know, I forgot about him. Are you sure?
Well, I probably would, but
Sure.
Whoa. We'll talk later.
Anyways,
We're trying to freaking make my character prostitute. Leave me alone.
all right. She looks at you.
Ugly people.
Okay. She looks at you.
I was interested in your wares. What do you sell exactly?
I am. Well, introductions first. My name is Nisio Sayami. I sell. I am a merchant from the land of the setting sun, and I sell many wares from there. Weapons, strange components, and spell talismans.
Spell talismans.
Give me a history check to see if you can figure out what they are.
I hope I can figure out what they are because I freaking used to be with the markers.
Yes. But spell talismans are.
But apparently not because I'm garbage.
I'm gonna say you have advantage because because that would be something that you would have studied because you would know at somewhat that. Oh fuck! All right. So you've learned. You know that from the markers. Spell talisman is a very rare and foreign magic specifically from the Far East, and what they are is that they're very special in the sense that essentially they're basically like magic scrolls but quickened. So essentially, you can cast some spells. That is a spell talisman, that would require an action as a bonus action instead. But because of that, they cost more than normal spell scrolls.
Like how much are we talking?
Okay, a shield spell would cost you 30 gold. Like a normal shield spell scroll, 30 gold. A shield, like talisman would cost you 60. So you can get some real fucking high level shit. Not only that, you can also get foreign weapons from her. So you can get like katanas, nagitanas, stuff like that. If you're interested in that, you're probably not, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I'm really interested in spell talisman, but I don't think I have enough money for that. Oh wait, I should probably sell one of the eggs first.
Be careful on who you sell the egg to.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to see. Maybe I should sell it to market.
You make some drugs out of it.
Thank you. I'm gonna pop these. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was so rude. I've been so rude to this lady.
He's like, I'm out. See ya. Don't say anything.
Oh my god, dude! I didn't even introduce myself. Oh.
Okay.
I'm very interested about the spell talismans, but allow me to go sell some things first, so I can come back and buy.
She gives you a nod and she goes, "It's fine. I will be here for 3 days. Then I will leave to the next market."
Unless you are interested in as I pull out the egg, a owlbear's egg.
Kind of looks down at it, and her eyes kind of shine a little bit. He goes, "I may be interested in buying such a rare commodity that would be found in our area of where we live." All right. She says she would be interested.
Okay. Let's see.
Selling it for.
I need to figure out how much they cost. Prices are not my thing in this game.
Objects are considered rare objects, so think about it in that regard.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the price whenever I get like wondrous items and crap like that.
Well, that's the problem, is it? That's your problem.
What do you mean? They never have the price on there.
Bitch boy.
I'm sorry. Let's go to the freaking item you just sent me. Is the price on there?
No.
Exactly.
Up to you. You're the one that sell it.
Hold on. Let me go to the internet.
No, don't check. You don't get a chance. You can't look at the internet. Oh, actually, the thing with the internet wouldn't help you in this situation because the pricing here is different from normal D&D, so it wouldn't actually help.
Well, then can I do it just to see a basis? I'm horrible with price.
That's not no, dude. You got to figure this out on your own.
All right, let's see. So the really expensive wine was originally $100, 100 gold. So I can assume that freaking an egg that can eventually turn into a freaking really powerful beast is more expensive than aged wine. I'm assuming. Because I don't know. Because aged wine is exactly what it is, dude. If you find like freaking wine and freaking like some abandoned freaking like destroyed, decrepit castle or something, and you find it, that crap is like worth millions. So what the?
I love it.
I don't know. But all right.
Yeah.
An owlbear.
Okay.
Let's just think back on the words itself. Owl bear.
It's up to you to decide, all right?
I don't know how much he has. I don't want to Skyrim this.
Well, I mean, I figure it out.
I'm scared. I want to say 100, but that's not right.
Whatever the price you think it is, or Or how much you value it?
No, that's 200 gold. I don't know. Audience, Gabe is bullying me.
Oh, I'm just sitting here sipping on my Diet Coke.
I hope you choke on that Diet Coke.
Nah. I'm letting you figure this out on your own.
Any rehabilitation people who work, at any rehab centers, Gabe is addicted to Coke products. So you can pick him up at this address.
Okay. Are you gonna sell it to her, or are you gonna go find someone else to do it?
Oh God, dude. Oh wait, I can ask somebody. Celamine. I'm gonna go to Celamine.
Yeah. Are you gonna just leave her?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Say
You fucking racist, dude.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna be like, I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
God, I feel so retarded.
She's out here. You walk up to her, and she kind of looks at you and like rolls her eyes and goes, "What do you want?"
You should be happy to see me.
She doesn't say anything. I'm waiting for you to talk or to tell her what you are gonna ask her.
Did you sell your egg yet?
I have not, no. Perhaps I may keep it, having a Albert as a
Don't steal my ideas, you unreal.
having an Albert as a pet would be very useful for my life.
I'll break your egg. Oh, anyway, you know what? Us UNTs need to stick together.
She kind of looks at you and goes,
Doesn't matter. You could have sold that pelt you gave to that child for over 300 gold.
Oh, you don't think?
But it was not mine to give. So, not my problem.
Well, I just asked for a standard. Just to see if you sold it yet.
You are back.
Yeah.
she bows.
Gabe, I'm scared. I'm telling you, I can stay on this all day.
Not my problem.
I can stay on this all day. We'll just end the session with this.
Not my problem.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Or you could always go to check the other people and what they do.
No, because my character's smart. I need to be smart. God. Okay, can I make like a standard intelligence check to see how much could it be like worth?
Yes. Give me an intelligence check, sure.
Or it actually would probably be insight.
Just give me a flat intelligence check. D20, add your intelligence.
Yeah, I tried to lead on. Yes.
15, plus your intelligence, which is +1.
I think it's not actually.
Look, and I know from your region bonus you get a +2 or +2 to your intelligence.
Yeah.
So you should have at least you should have at least +1. What's your intelligence bonus?
Oh, it's 0.
It shouldn't be 0. It should be +1 because remember you get +2 to your ability score because
Yeah, I know, because I didn't want. Whenever I use the standard array, it is so difficult for me. So I just put the 8 in intelligence, and then with like the plus.
Okay.
With the pluses that I got, it just turned it into 11. So I was like, yes.
So okay, well with a 15, it's more than 100 gold.
Thank you. Maybe 1,000 gold.
Yeah, it's almost as if a fucking powerful war-bred animal costs more than a fucking 100-year-old ale.
I don't know. Okay.
Again, not my problem. It's your money. You do whatever you want with it. Your stuff. You can sell it. You can give it away. I don't fucking care.
Okay. Okay, so if the pelt, I'm gonna say around 600 because the pelt was 300. Then I'm guessing the actual egg would be a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say 600. That's yeah.
All right. Is that your final, like, price?
I'm hoping she don't look at me crazy because I'm gonna cry.
All right. 600. You give her the egg, and she looks at it, and she turns around and hands you a small box with 600 gold.
I feel like I just made a bad decision.
You have 600 gold now, so you can add that. But now she has an eye bet.
I'm about to punch you. I have to reach through my phone and punch you. Because I can see the type of person you are now. You're making fun of me.
She, as that happens, she looks at you and bows and goes, "Thank you. What else can I get for you?"
See her about that? Because I punch her in her face. Because she's probably like, haha, I just got this. I just freaking loser.
I mean, she's a merchant, so.
I guess that's how she feels about everybody.
If it helps, she lays out all the talismans in front of you. So right now she has a talismans for the spells: Shield, Burning Hands, Catapult, Ice Knife, Sleep, Acid Arrow, Earthbind, Web, Scorching Ray, Fireball, Haste, Lightning Bolt, and Fly.
How much for the lightning bolt?
400 gold.
God. how many times?
Remember, these count as spell scrolls. Now, being a marker, you actually don't have to make an arcane check, but technically, anyone can just make anyone can have any of these, make an arcana check, and use them like normal spells.
So
Basic of intelligence for you, you could use your charisma.
You can only use it once, right?
Yes. But when you think about it, a lightning bolt in the middle of a battlefield is a lot. It's 100 fucking feet line. You can hit a lot of people that are all next to each other with a lightning bolt blast, which is why it costs so much money. Even though it's a one-time use, it's still enough to like basically swipe and like kill like a good chunk of soldiers in battle.
And then you said I can use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, and you can use it as a bonus action.
Okay.
Except for the reaction one shield, but yeah, they're all bonus actions.
What did you say for the other ones?
Except for like shield, which is a reaction. Any of them ones that use an action are.
No, I'm talking about what was the other ones? Because I remember lightning bolt, fireball, scorching ray, fly.
Shield, burning hands, catapult, ice knife, sleep, acid arrow, earthbind, web, scorching ray, fireball, haste, lightning bolt, fly.
Sleep at what level?
At its normal level. So.
That's not really good, but you know what? Let's see. I'll get the lightning bolt talisman.
For 400 gold?
Yeah. So.
So, mark off 400 gold, but you have a lightning bolt, which is it's very powerful spell to get. Not 3, but you paid for it, so.
Okay. What does it look like?
Mhm. It looks like a tiny little slip of paper essentially with like arcane or what looks to be like arcane markings, but just written in a different language. And as you hold on to it and you kind of wave it into the air, you do feel as if you can actually like legitimately use it. So this is she's not scamming you. These are actual spell talismans. Um, Normally, what you would do is that you would hang them on your belt, so that if you ever need to be like, oh shit, you just whip it out, or like inside of a coat pocket or whatever. But yeah, there you go. You have a spell talisman, which is essentially just a spell scroll but quickened.
Okay. What was I about to say? See, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna bow to her.
She bows back.
And then I'm going to thank you. Have a nice day.
All right.
Gonna...
So, where do you go to?
All right, now tell me now. Was it worth more?
What was?
The owlbear egg.
You'll have to figure that out.
I'm about to. Let's see this old wizard dude right here.
This guy.
Good evening, young man. My name is Matthias Joroseph, seller of magical tomes and spell
Scrolls. You look at him and it doesn't show it in the picture, but it's this guy right here. But he actually does have the same jacket of a marker that you have. So as he sees your jacket, he kind of looks.
Ah, a fellow marker, I see. We are too far and few beyond the land of the markers. So, as a fellow marker, how can I help you?
um, do you? I already have a staff. I wonder if he has like a wand. Like a wand of what is it called?
What do you mean?
What, like a wand of web?
I mean, he looks at you and he goes,
I sell many different magical items. Those are quite rare here in Verdun. Uh, Magic items are common from where you and I come from in Marker, as they are almost everywhere. But here, extremely rare. So the costs will be. Um, let's see what I have. I'm gonna look through my stuff.
So you said this guy.
he's just a guard. Don't worry about it.
What about this guy?
He's looks to be a potion seller, apothecary.
Oh, okay. You're definitely going to him. And this guy?
Where?
Oh wait, no. This guy.
He's another guard. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so just the rest of these people.
And then this person, and then this person look to be like they're willing to sell things. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay. Okay, so just give me a sec. Oh, why are you taking so long?
Yeah, I just realized I'm I'm Gara. I'm
Coffin.
basically just ultimate defense. I can't wait until I get my freaking. I think one of my abilities. I think the next one that I'm gonna get will allow me to put up like this like Aegis thing, and whenever I take damage, I can reduce it by like a number and my level. So
Sand walls. God damn it! Hold on. Oh, why is this so bad?
Why is he taking so long? Why is he taking so?
Here, buddy, old pal.
I think I might get a wand of web. So for whenever I get fireball, I can just freaking destroy people.
Okay, so he looks at you and goes,
Well, I'm a bit low on supplies. I was going to head back over to Marka to resupply for the different magical items. But at the moment, I am carrying 4 magical things of interest. A wand of magic missiles, a wand of web, a tome of understanding, and a tome of leadership.
The Tome of Understanding. What is it?
give me. Oh, actually, you would know because you're a marker. You would know that a Tome of Understanding is a magical book that's been infused with like magic, and it expedites your ability to understand things. Basically, it gives you plus after you read it. After you finish reading it, it gives you a plus to your intelligence. And a Tome of Leadership is like that, but for charisma.
God, but how much is the Tome of Understanding?
Looks at you and goes,
5,000 gold.
it increases your charisma score or your intelligence score by 2.
Oh, by 2.
Yes, it is very up.
What about the Wand of Web?
800 gold.
Okay, well, this is not the place for me.
Come back when you have some coin.
And he walks off.
Boy, hold on. I know you. Anyway, let's go ahead and get away from him before I give him freaking dementia.
Man.
Alright, I'm gonna go to this man right here.
This is what he looks like.
Enhance image. Oh, he's a little Tony. He's a little edgy.
Yep. He looks at you and looks at you and goes,
Hello, lost sheep. I am Azathoth. How may I serve you?
I'm interested in what you are. I am interested to know what you are selling. Oh God, dude.
I am a servant of Apollyon. I do not sell things or buy things. I do not deal in gold.
Religion check.
give me a religion check. Yeah, give me go ahead. Okay.
17.
He's the devil. Apollyon is the devil.
Oh.
Specifically, he is perceived in other places as the god of deals, like the god of deals, and also the god of what's the word, like the god of promises. And give me a sec. There's specifically like a term that is used for him. But essentially, he serves the devil. Oh yeah, so oath. He's an oath god. So it's oath, vows, stuff like that. Pacts. He's the god of deals, essentially. But the thing with him is that like he also like is in many different cases absolutely is perceived as the devil, essentially, in the sense that he lives up to his deals, but like there's always like a little side bit to like any deal that you make with him. But he looks at you and goes,
In exchange for service, I can give you boons, powers.
and as he waves it, he puts his hand in front of you. You see this sort of black orb pulsating in power. He looks at you and goes,
I can give you the strength of your ancestors, or awaken deeper powers within.
he waves his hand.
But in exchange, you would have to give up something very special.
And he points at your chest, essentially going like, "Yeah, I can give you cool superpowers, but you're gonna have to like lose something."
I only trade in equal value.
What he said? My ancestors?
Yes.
As in Yuan-Ts?
Yeah, both Yuan Ti, specifically the Yuan Ti from that live in Vipers. So essentially, what he's doing is that you give him something that is of equal value, or that is of value, and he'll give you like a power up essentially. But the thing is, like, you have to give up something. So, like, for example, like, you can give up an arm, but get like a cool superpower, but you don't have an arm anymore, and it would make it difficult for you to cast like spells and stuff like that. Or you can give up like your sight, or your hearing, or like stuff like that, and that would be like detrimental to your like ability to do other things. But in exchange, you might get like a really cool ability. What that ability will always be, well, depending on how important it is. Like, you can like straight up like give him your soul, and he will give you like some fucking powerful ability. But I don't. Obviously, you're probably not going to do that. But it's up to you on if you want to make a deal with this guy. But what he will do is what I'm telling you now. He will give you a powerful ability, but you have to lose something to get it.
I'm trying to, because I'm not gonna lie, I really want to do it, but I'm trying to think of something that I can.
He will not accept monetary value. He doesn't like he's not gonna go like, oh, like give me like a 500 gold or something. No, he's talking about like, give me like your hand, give me your arm, give me your leg, give me your eyes, give me one of your eyes, like give me like your beauty, right? I can make you ugly and change your power, or what, like crazy shit like that, basically. And what he'll do is that the powers that you'll get will either be based off of your race, class, subclass, or background. Those are three things, and those are like the three powers you'll get, depending, or like you'll get one of like from those three sections.
Oh my god, dude, I'm thinking of so many things that. Oh, I want to do it.
But the thing is, you won't know what the power is. I have to give it to you, and you may like it, you may not like it, but at the end of the day, what the power will be is that it will be very effective.
I want to do it. I actually really want to do this.
Yeah, a lot of people are very tempted by that because of like but understand, you are making a deal with the devil.
Yes, I don't care.
I'm gonna go pee, and you can think about what you want to do, but then we'll end it off after this because we've been doing it for 2 hours. Unless you want to keep continuing, it's up to you.
I mean, I can keep going. No one's home yet.
All right, calm down.
Like, what can I give away?
Back. So, what are you thinking of losing?
I was thinking my voice and take it back to Little Mermaid style.
Are you sure? Because you won't be able to cast spells with verbal components.
Yeah, that is true.
You have to be careful on what you want to lose. Depending on what you'll lose, it will depend on like just how like you know. And I think the thing with this is that like deals made with Apollyon are especially harsh on spellcasters because spellcasters need like a lot of stuff ability. But for example, if you're like a fighter and you're like, I want like a really badass sword I can summon. Get here, take my arm. Like, but they only need one arm to use the sword, but they just won't have that arm anymore. But
That's
like,
not
but it's gonna be something real fucking like asshole move where like, oh, you get this really badass longsword that gives you all these abilities, but to use all of the abilities, you need to wield it with both hands. Like it'll do something like that. But you'll still get a badass longsword that can like do a bunch of cool stuff. It just completely depends on what you're willing to do.
I don't want to say my sight.
You can give one of your eyes.
Say what?
You can give them one of your eyes. However, if you do that, the range of your spells are halved. That includes like AoE attacks too. Like for Fireball, you would only be able to reach up to 60 feet. You wouldn't be able to get like that whole 120 feet.
Oh,
Range.
really?
Yeah, like basically what it would do is it would have the range of your spells if you gave them just one of your eyes, and obviously you would have disadvantage of all perception checks after that because you have no depth perception. But you can give them one of your eyes in exchange for a power. Or you
Will
can.
it still be like equal to like? Because I really want an ancestor one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited if you do go that route.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him one of my eyes.
Okay.
It because like the range thing, it doesn't really matter to me because one of my sorcerer like meta magic things I got was distant spell. So what was now? Oh, I can now cast freaking fireball at 240 feet. I can now do it at the original 120.
I will let you know before you like because I haven't asked like are you sure yet. There are some like additional side effects that I haven't mentioned.
Okay, what are the side effects?
I'm not going to tell you. You have to figure them out as you're like playing.
I You
So
know what?
it depends. It depends on what you're sacrificing. If you sacrifice an arm, it'll take you 2 turns to cast a spell, but the power you'll get will be like fucking way bigger. If you sacrifice
I'm giving up. I'm giving up an eye. I'm doing it. I'm committing. I want cool powers.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you now. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Gotta write this down.
I am dead. Lord, dude. I did not think I was gonna get this like option early on. This early. I'm gonna be so powerful. Lavernius, eat your heart out.
You are no longer allowed to take distance spell or spell sniper.
Okay. Well, do I have to like choose another one, or do I just not have it anymore?
No, you have to change another one. I'm not gonna just get rid of it. You just can't use it anymore.
Okay, I'm about to say. Wait, so I still have distance spell. I just can't use it.
You can switch it out for something else.
Okay, I was about to say, oh god.
It doesn't nullify you. Like you don't keep it. You can't use it anymore. So you can switch it out. I'll let you switch it out. And you have disadvantage on all perception checks. This is just perception, not investigation or anything. Just perception.
Now I get to rock a freaking cool eye patch.
So, losing half your eye, your spell range is halved, which I feel like doesn't really matter sometimes, but in some cases, in like the cases that absolutely
yeah, like if I can't catch somebody.
Yeah. That this does also affect line spells. That so like things like, but it won't affect like, but it won't affect like sphere spells. Like fireball. You're still gonna have a 20-foot like was it 20-foot radius, which is a 40-foot diameter. Like your fireball will stay the same, but like lightning bolt will be halved. But that's about it. And like it won't affect cones. Your cones will be fine. Cone abilities will be fine. So really, it's just the distance. Like when you're like targeting something, will be so like your scorching ray will be 60 feet. All that other stuff. And you'll see that like when you cast that spell and it goes past that sort of line, basically this black sort of shield will like stop it, like physically stop it from reaching any further.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's bad, but that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, you just made a deal with the devil, but I'm quite excited now. So give me a sec. Like,
So cool.
I get.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though it was a bad thing, this is I don't know. Usually, it's like one of those things that usually whenever I do something, I do it for the party. This is an actual choice that I have made, not for anybody, just for myself. So that's why I'm mostly excited, because I'm just like, holy crap, I can't believe I did this. I'm super scared. I better be able to turn into a freaking Jormungandr. Are you typing out what I'm getting?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Is it an ancestral thing? Because I want like
right,
snake.
okay, which one do you want? So I'll give you 3. I'm gonna give you a choice. You can get a boon for your class, your sort of background. Like you can either give you a boon that you can receive something from either the vipers or the markers, or you can get an ancestral one, which you can get a boon that you get from your from the ancient Yuan-Ti that served and lived in.
The ancient Yuan-Ti.
Yes.
I want to take it all the way back. Oh my god, I feel so weird right now, because even though this was a bad choice, I mean, I'm glad I wasn't like a how should I say, like a, because Stone Sorcerer is like really good at close combat, or at least whenever I actually do something, get all my stuff together, get all my crap together, then I'll be good at close combat. Freaking, so that's why I'm not really worried. But if I was like Shadow Sorcerer or like any of the other things where you're just purely just like I can cast spells and all that kind of crap, I would have been screwed. Technically, I still am screwed, but I'm really excited. This is the first time I've done this. Am I a warlock now?
No. However, if you had given him like your soul, you would have gotten something so fucking crazy, dude.
I was going to do that, but then I was like, I feel like that's gonna turn me into a warlock.
So your freedom quotation marks would be like heavily restricted based on of that person's like of what they want to do. So you would have to like if they tell you got to do this, then you would be like forced to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't do it, because I was like, I don't know if I give him my soul, then I have to do what he does, and then Gabe has to like. Freaking after I'm finished done working with these people, I'm not gonna lie, Gabe. After I'm done working with these people, I'm going to Cardin.
All right.
I should probably give like some commentary or something, so it won't be silent.
If you want to.
Let us think about how we are going to woo over Sir Hasselhoff. So, audience, I was thinking, maybe we could, I don't know, maybe we could maybe get him some flowers, and then we can send it to his place with an ominous note attached to it, saying, if you don't love me, then I'll kill your family. Or we can go another route. We can make it like a secret admirer type deal, where it's like freaking you are very brave. I'm trying to think of some adjectives of hot. No, not sexy. um, that kind of stuff, and then maybe after that I can start sending him. We'll start to make that like a regular thing, and then freaking on the last one, I start giving him instructions on how to find me. And if he does do it, that means he's interested.
Okay. Yes.
And then give him a scavenger hunt on how to piece everything together on who I am. But first, I have to make myself noticed, because he doesn't know I exist right now. That's first on the list. Wait, so if I'm giving him one of my eyes, then what is that going to look like? Is it literally going to take my eye?
Yeah, I will explain.
When are there fake eyes in this? Can I get like a glass eye?
Right.
Or we can sneak onto his balcony as if he has one. I'm assuming he does. Sneak onto his balcony, and we can start posting pictures of him on his balcony, or paintings, because we don't have
Because there's no pictures.
to start posting paintings of him. And every single day we're going to draw. I'm going to draw like, more and more, and I'm going to leave it on his balcony for him to find. And eventually he's going to stay up long enough to witness me climbing his balcony, and he's either going to attack me or kiss me. Whichever one,
No.
whichever one, I'm okay with. Let's see what else. Or we can adopt a child, put it in a basket, and leave it on his doorstep for him to take care of. No, then he'll bring it back to the orphanage. God dang. Well, actually, he might keep it. If he does keep it, then I'll show up. And I'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, I was just here to tell. Is that a child? You didn't tell me you had children. And then he's like, no, I just found it. I know, I just found it one day, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, do you know how to take care of a child? And he's like, well, no, not really. I mean, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm a marker. I know everything about a nursery. Right, Gabe?
Sure. There's books for that.
Yeah, there are a lot of books for that, and I've read them all, right?
I'd have to make you make a history check.
I will actually kill you. They took my wingman on this, bro. Who's my wingman? If you're taking this long to type this, then I'm about to be souped up.
Hold on, it's almost done. I'm at the last sentence.
No, wait, what does Ariel say? Juiced. I'm about to be juiced.
So I'm gonna send it to you right now.
I'm scared, dude. I really hope this was a mistake.
As you say, take my eye. He puts his hands out to shake it, and as you shake his hand, he literally takes his other hand and rips out your fucking eyeball.
Like bloody?
Yes. And as he does that, you kind of step back and you grab onto your eye. And as you kind of like try and cover it up, you look down at your hand, and the blood is black, like not red, but it's black. And the black blood from your hand kind of just goes. You look down, and the black blood that's in your hand starts to swirl around your arm and form a tattoo that covers your entire sort of like left arm. And it is the tattoo of a black cobra that goes from like your shoulder all the way like all across your forearm, and the head of it is on your like arm itself. And you get this.
It's on my hand.
Yeah, it's in your left hand. You get the ability Hand of Apophis.
Yes.
So, once per long rest, you can choose a space within within 60 feet. It would have been 120 feet, but your eyes are missing, so it actually is reduced to 60 feet. All creatures in a 10-foot radius or a 20 feet diameter must make a dex save or take 8d8 necrotic damage. For each creature you kill in that space, you heal 5 hit points. So you summon this black reddish sand that swirls out and transforms into like a black cobra, and the attack is basically it just fucking eating everything in its radius, and then it dissipates. So there you go. This ability can get stronger as you level up, so keep that in mind. And there are things you can do to empower this ability later on, but for now, this is what you get.
Okay. So what does my eye look like? Is it like black or is it still missing?
As you grab onto it now, the blood is gone, but you do just have a straight up empty hole there now.
Well, now I need to buy an eye patch.
Yeah. Well, you can just take your turban and just lift it a little bit low and get that Kakashi fucking Kakashi mask.
Absolutely. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my turban and kind of like lift it down.
Oh, I really can't wait to draw your character now.
Oh my god.
Can I have like one of your like? I'm gonna have one of your sleeves rolled up so you can see the fucking tattoo.
Isn't that bad though?
No, the tattoo isn't like anything bad. Yeah, it's like a black cobra. You know.
No, I'm talking about like freaking people, because like the reason that people hate, like most monstrous races is because they're ancestors. Well, if they see that I have an ancestor's tattoo on me.
No, I mean they don't know what it is. They just see it's a tattoo. It's just yeah. They're like people don't like you because not because you're ancestors, but because you're monstrous, and because of the fact that you don't look human, and because people in general. In this medieval world are racist and ignorant about everything. So, but hey, that's just it be how it be, man. Like it be how it be.
Okay, I'm going to.
But yeah,
I don't feel like thanking him because I feel like that's.
as that happens, he looks at you and he goes, "Would you like to sacrifice more?"
No.
Very well. I do hope we meet again someday.
Hopefully I can save more people now.
Oh shit, dude.
I think that was like my main motivation for it. Is just like maybe I can save more people.
I believe now. What's your total? What's like the highest your AC can become now? Like pretty high, isn't it?
Let's see. So with the thing, it's 14. With a shield, it's 16.
Yeah.
With the Shield of Faith, which gives you how much?
18 plus 2, so it's 18.
And then with the shield spell, it's 20.
Well, you also the staff itself gives you +1 to AC as you're holding it.
Well, then 21. Actually, no. Don't the shield spell give you a +5?
Yeah, the shield spell gives you a +5. but it's only
Oh,
for
then that's
it's only for one round.
That's 24.
Yeah.
I want to say 24,
If
25,
you,
something around
so
there.
yeah, so I believe it was. So, let me see. So let me see. So your AC is your with stone durability on, it's 13 plus your con, which is 14, plus a shield, which is 16, plus your staff, which is 17. And if you cast Shield of Faith, you cast Shield of Faith, that would be 19. So 19 is your total with Shield of Faith on, along with your stone's durability. That your total AC is 19, and then with your shield spell, you can hit him with that like "fuck you, bitch" and like hit him.
24.
23 or 24, yeah, I believe. Let me see. It would be 24.
Did you add the +1 from the staff?
Yeah, I did. So 14, shield 2, 16, staff 1, 17, shield of faith 19, because +2 for shield of faith, and +5. So
24.
24. Yeah, you're right. 24. There you go. But that's if all of it is like all done.
I'm about to say I have to activate. I have to take 2 rounds to activate all of this.
If you're not surprise attack, you can spend your action. You can try and activate it before the round starts, and then activate it on your turn.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're not surprised or like
I
attack.
need to see how long stone durability like runs. Because I'm pretty sure I could just keep it on
You can
forever.
just keep it on. I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
Stone durability.
As a bonus action, you are incapacitated, or you don't. So it lasts as long as you can, as long as you want it to. However, it is like a magical thing, so people will notice it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Yeah.
But maybe if you're like once you realize you're like in more dangerous area, you can activate it.
Oh yeah. To ward the losers off. But yeah, so slide my thing down.
Kakashi.
Yeah, slide my thing down so you can't see my eye. What else? What else is there? Yeah, I'm gonna roll my sleeve down for now because I don't want nobody to ask me about it.
Okay. But when I draw your art, it will be out.
Oh yes, I mean of course. I need to send you like a description on freaking.
Yeah, it would be great if you do that. I'm going to go all out for the character.
Okay. All right. After we can keep going.
Okay. Who do you want to talk to next?
All right, I got to get back on the screen because I was looking at it on my computer daughter.
There's only a few. There's the blacksmith, and there's this weird homeless-looking man here.
Yeah, let's go to him, I guess.
Okay.
After you've seen me get my eye taken out.
Hands.
Enhance image.
Despite his not as well-looking sort of appearance, he seems to be carrying a massive sort of bag on his back. As he leans on a cane, on his back you see a massive bag that seems to hold many different things. And he looks at you and doesn't introduce himself and goes,
Hello. I am a man that can sell you many things and buy many things.
as he kind of stands there and he goes,
What you want, I have, if you have the coin.
Okay. Let's see. What is it that I want?
he's going to make a perception check on you.
Why? Why is he making a perception check?
He looks over and notices that you still have one of your eggs. He can kind of almost see it as it's like sticking out of your pack because it's pretty big. It's like the size of like a small basketball. He looks at you and he goes,
Very rare item indeed. The egg of an owl bear. They're normally up north, but I have a This down south, they're quite rare. How much are you willing to sell it for?
It is not for purchase.
I will buy it for 7,000 gold.
What the crap? It costs that much?
He looks at you and goes, no. Up north it costs 3,000, but down here it costs more.
I sell this thing for freaking 600.
Okay, so now that, as he says that, you then realize, oh wait, this is a massive war animal that, if trained from a young age, can be used in the battlefield.
I
And
mean, we killed it pretty quick.
yes, because you surprised it. But imagine if this thing was trained in actual combat by a trainer wearing fucking armor. Not only that, but it has amazing sense of smell and the ability to track things, and it can climb, and it can. It's got.
Why are you bullying me? Guys,
You might have killed it very quickly. That's because you surprised the fuck out of it, and it was getting shot by both a ranger and a fucking rogue.
why are you bullying me?
Owlbear is one of the most terrifying things you'll see in the battlefield, because if one of them shows up and does that fucking thing where it stands up on its full 12 feet height and screeches as loud as it can cause entire armies to just be like, yo, you got a fucking owlbear. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard fight. Like, they're very good for breaking morale, because as beasts of burden, and as war beasts, and even as war mounts, depending on who's training it, they can be very, very powerful.
Why are you bullying me right now, bro?
My fault. You could have.
God.
I literally was like, you could try to talk to other people here and like see what they want, and like you're like, no, but I don't want to like leave this lady. I'm like, okay. Look, I literally try to give you hints to be like, yo, maybe you can go talk to other people, because I don't want to give you the answer, but I also don't like.
That is the only thing you said. Other than that, you were literally just like, "Oh, that's not my problem. That's not my problem."
Yeah, it isn't.
God,
It isn't. But I told you you should go try to talk to other people and see what they think the price. Like, by that, that's what I meant. To talk to other people. But yeah. So.
I'm leaving. I'm not talking to him anymore.
Ah, very well.
Okay. Where do you go?
I made me feel bad. You know what? I want drugs.
So, you're back here, huh? What can I help you, friend?
See, what do you have?
I got a lot of things. A lot of things that a lot of people don't want you to get. Let me see. Okay. So I got a little bit of basic stuff. I got the Enimut pipeweed. I got the Elven pipeweed all the way from I forgot the name. Give me a sec. I'm a little high right now. Venturian, yeah. I got some Drake roots. They're pretty good. And I got some more stuff that's a little bit more serious.
I would like the serious stuff, please.
Okay. Your life.
Okay.
I got let's see what we got. Okay. I got the drug. It's called anguish. Yeah. It's made from the poison that is used in wyverns. Mixed in substances. It can give you intense pleasure, but your body will be pain for a little bit. Yeah. What after? I have pecan. It's a paste. You add it to herb powder. It depends, you get it. You can either snort it, rub it around your gums. A lot of different ways to take it, but makes you a little weak. Makes you a little, like it doesn't make you. It kind of calms you down a little bit, and you start seeing some real interesting shit, man. I have
I think I'll just stick to drinks.
Okay, suit yourself, my friend. I don't have any more of that. I just have narcotics.
Alright. So, like, what do you mean by drinks?
Oh no, I was just saying I think I'll just stick to drinks, as in like no drugs. Well, actually, hold on, wait, let's see. Did the markers do any?
What? Do what?
Like, did they smoke anything?
I mean, everyone smokes at some point in every fucking culture.
Okay, well then that's the case. I would get one of the regular things if that's the case.
Okay, what do you want? You want the pipe weed, or you want the famous one, like, or not pipe, or you want the more, you want the elven one?
I would just get the pipe one.
Right, the normal pipe weed. That'll cost you.
Mm-hmm.
That'll cost you 5 gold.
Give them 5 gold.
Okay. Okay. This is one of the few ones that like actually give you like a bit of an advantage. This is pretty good actually for you. So if you take this, so you first off he gives you one for five. While this is happening, you have let's see. Okay. All right. Never mind. You don't know the effects of taking it, but essentially you get high.
Okay.
If you decide to take it, are you gonna take it?
Wait, not right now.
Okay.
I'll take whenever we start riding. Oh look, there's a cart. Steal theirs.
No, yeah. Steal the samurai's cards. Sure.
All right, never mind.
All right. Anyone else you want to talk to?
Let's see. There's blacksmith dude, and there's.
You sure you don't want to sell that egg?
I want to keep the bird, bruh.
Oh, you want to sell it? Hey, are you sure you don't want to sell it? Are you sure? Give it to me.
Man, you better back up. I test out this ability. I want to go to this dude.
You can walk up to him as he's like mixing potions, and as you walk up to him, he kind of like, help! Looks down on the ground, like as if he thinks that you're not talking to him and you're talking to someone else, and you're just walking by.
Hello there. I would like to buy some potions from. Who are you?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Oh my God, Gabe, that was not his voice before.
What, this guy?
He sounds like George.
Is that George? He looks at you and he goes, "Hi, my name is Huckle.
I hate you so much.
I sell things. I sell potions.
I hate you so much.
How can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for some health potions.
Oh, of course, health potions. Those are pretty easy. Yeah,
You just cut me off.
I got those. There'll be which ones you got? I could I got a lot of stuff too.
Okay, well, I just Gabe about to punch you in your face. I swear, you guys are so lucky that we never did tabletop because I would not be in this group. I would have fought at least one of you by now, probably Jordan.
Okay, well, so for your ordinary common healing potion, that'll cost you right about I'd say, 30 gold pieces.
Okay, what about so a common one
I've
heals how
got
much?
as far as superior healing potions. They're pretty hard. It's mostly the things like it's kind of hard to get the requirements to get them, but it's all good. It's all good. I got a lot of stuff. if you're willing to pay for it. Anyways,
Ooh. So, the superior health potion.
oh, that's gonna rack you up about 120 gold pieces. No, actually, no, that's the greater healer potions. Superior will rack you up about 240 gold pieces. And the greater ones are 120.
Have I said that I hate you?
They're pretty good for their price here, you know. You're not gonna find any better apothecary than me. Also, if you have some supplies and stuff like that, I can make you potions. If you could give me any. I'm sure you have some pretty good ones. You know, you seem like a guy that knows a lot of things. I should stop talking. It seems like you're getting real annoyed by me talking the entire time.
No, not at all. I like talking to people.
Oh, that's great. You know, I'm not really a good people's person. Everyone just kind of like,
All right, Gabe, please shut up. Anyway.
Looking at, he seems to be hiding behind his stall, but as you like look deeper, he's a hunchback. Like he's got like his face is a bit misshapen. His like one arm is longer than the other. His back has this big, massive like arch like bump to it that makes it very awkward for him to sort of.
Freaking Quasimodo. Anyway, I just want a greater healing potion.
I'll get you about 120 gold.
Yep, I'm gonna give him 120.
Okay, how much gold are you at now?
I believe I'm at 200 something.
Have you been keeping track?
I have. I'm about to subtract it right now. Money, 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 money. Money. You said 120, right?
Yeah.
Whoops, I added 120. No. Yep, 230.
You're at 230? Okay.
Ask me if I've been keeping track. Surely you jest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else you need? I got more stuff too.
Oh my god, no, I don't want anything else.
A potion of key to eyes. Potion of buoyancy. Potion of phasing.
If I get the potion of keen eyes, will it freaking... Well, no, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to counteract the literal black magic that I put into myself.
It will temporarily get rid of the disadvantage, but not the other stuff.
Okay, well, I'm not really worried about the disadvantage.
Potion of keen ears. Pretty good, you know, if you want to hear stuff from like real.
Actually, will my hearing get better?
No.
Okay, well. That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
You're gonna walk off before you start talking again.
All right.
I'm surprised that old man didn't show up yet.
What old man?
The one that's always begging for money. Gabe, I swear.
He's not gonna show up.
Good. The last time he was spitting something about destiny, and I was gonna hit him.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna go to this dude.
Okay. You approach him, and as you do so, where's my notes? Where's my notes? As you approach him, he looks at you and goes, "Hello there. My name is George Bigman."
Probably compensating for something. Oh, you're a little close.
How can I help you, stranger?
Oh, crap, what am I looking for? Whoa, Gabe.
I'm a blacksmith, as you can see by these crossbows, and he loads up both of his he like flexes his arms.
Gabe, you better stop. I'm not doing this. I'm trying to be loyal.
To a person that you probably doesn't know you exist.
Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know it exists right now.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "What can I help you with? I sell weapons. I can upgrade your equipment." Though as he looks you up and down, he goes, "But it seems like you may not be the type to take." Uh, I guess he looks at you and goes, "You may not be the type to take. No offense, but you don't seem like the fighter type."
You want to say that again after I freaking staggering smite you? I didn't say that to him, but
I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna say this right now. Say this right now. Unless you tell me
no,
I don't actually say this, everything that you say is gonna be like in character. Unless you say out of character, everything you say is in character.
God, but why can't I just do what I've been saying? Which has been like freaking. Okay, I didn't say that.
Because because it's more interesting this way.
So I can sit there and talk stupid to somebody,
Yeah.
and I gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
God, dude, you're really killing me right now. You know I say things. You know I say weird
I know.
things.
I'm doing it because I want to see what happens if you accidentally slip up talking to like a king or some shit and you get your ass executed.
You want me to die? Well, there's nothing I can. Well, there's nothing I can say to him aside from what I said earlier. But that's pretty much it.
Well, what do you say to him? He's waiting
He
for his
said
turn.
something about he said he's something about him being a big man. I said he was compensated for something.
No, his name is George Bigman.
Yeah, and I said he's probably compensating for something.
Want to check?
No. I don't know this man.
I'm telling you now, he's got a monster cock.
I'm not about to do this.
He's got
Anyway,
2 hammers.
shut up. Trying to think. I don't know if you can do that to weapons, especially magical weapons. I wanted him to add a spear tip to my staff. You can't do that, right?
Mm-mm.
Useless.
You do it because your staff isn't like your staff. The way it's formed is that like you would have to like reconstruct your staff, and then your staff would be broken, and then you wouldn't have your staff anymore. Then it would just be a spear with a really fancy handle.
Anyway,
Just to let you know, when you're done, that's when everybody is also done. So.
yeah, no, if I'm just kind of think I'm pretty much wrapping up right now. I just need to figure out what am I trying to look for from him.
He's just looking at you. He's waiting.
Don't be looking at me.
It's kind of awkward.
I'm
I'm gonna go ahead and just turn around and work on my. Oops. He's gonna turn upside down. I'm just gonna go and turn around and work on my stuff until you figure out what you want to do.
Oh yes, he turns around and he looks at me. You're gay. It's not working out, buddy.
I can't. It's better with the face portraits because I can just do this. So.
Anyway, I cannot wear armor because my durability will not work.
And unless you have a level in fighter, you if you wear armor that you're not proficient with, you can't cast spell.
I mean, I'm proficient with what I think light armor.
No, light. I'm sorry, not light.
Oh, can you upgrade my shield? I don't even think that's the thing you can do.
Do you give him the shield?
Yeah.
And he looks at the shield and he goes,
Well, upgrading it will cost you a bit. See, shields are quite difficult to upgrade in the sense that it's giving them more strength that they already have may be detrimental, and thus I must use specific types of materials in order to do so.
Basically, essentially out of game mode is that like I just adding a +1 to the AC of a shield actually costs a lot. Shields are generally like at like level are just +2 AC. Getting a +3 AC shield would take like long periods of work. Like you would have to like he would have to sit here for weeks like upgrading it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Because
Um,
because of how D&D's worked, generally adding like a +1 to your AC or like a +1 to your like example of, like with the guy with the tomes, like adding a like having the ability to add a +1 to your stats and stuff, like really can like it's supposed to cost a lot because it can make the difference between like winning and losing.
I believe. Well, then, yeah, I don't really need anything from him. That's the only thing I wanted to see was the shield if I can upgrade it, so I can have a higher AC. Um, well, I guess that is it. I'm gonna walk away from him.
Okay.
Look at me walk away. Look at me walk away. Look at me walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
I can do a handstand.
All right. Anyways, so
I'm pretty sure you can, dude.
oh, he can do a hand. You can do a handstand without any hands.
Yay! Stop.
All right. Anyways, are you ready to go?
Yes. Let's get into our freaking fake cart and
Hey,
let's go.
real. It's a real card.
Why is my icon so much bigger than everybody else's?
I don't know. Oh, it's because I have their icons as not set, so I can like change it and stuff like that.
No, why freaking your icon is way bigger than mine now. Celine. Oh my god, this is sad. This is embarrassing.
What? Oh god, oh, my mouse is messing up. Okay, you're just gonna say, alright, cool. Anyways, you move into the next area. So, after traveling for yet another 2 weeks, nothing happens. Like
That's
nothing.
when I'm gonna smoke my thingy.
Okay, so while you're smoking your thing during that time, I need you to roll a few things.
Okay.
So before I do that, give me a sec. I believe you just got the normal pipe weed, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You realize that while you are smoking the Kush, you have advantage on concentration saving throws for spell casting. Ritual spells are halved, so they take 5 minutes, and this effect lasts for 4 hours in total.
Oh
However,
my god.
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Not absolutely trip balls. It's not absolutely freaking. Uh, whoops, whoops. What am I doing? I'm about to sit there and roll something. Make a what check?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Really hope you fail.
No, well, I mean, it would be good if I fail because then I could just get past all this freaking crap. But kids can have a good time. Ah, that's a 20.
All right, pass. Okay, you're not addicted.
Oh, that is bad.
Yeah, it would have been pretty fucking bad.
I thought I was just gonna freaking just go nuts.
No, you would be addicted, which means that if you didn't keep doing the drug, it would if you didn't keep doing the drug, you would get a bunch of disadvantages until you did the drug again, or until you stuck with those disadvantages for a long period of time. And
Well,
if,
I don't fail.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Anyways, so as you continue traveling, you pass the city of Faverham, which is now you know that's where the Salamander Knights are from. As you pass by
Yay.
another battalion that seems to be heading north, possibly dealing with some Viridian Knights. Who knows?
Yeah, it's probably killing some people, right, Arthur? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't say that. I
Arthur
didn't say
looks at you. Oh, Arthur looks at you. I told you.
No, stop, bro.
Nope. Too late. Nope. Arthur looks at you. He looks at you and goes,
The kingdom of Viridian must rule. You don't seem to understand that the Blackbriars are a bunch of filthy, money-grubbing incels.
as he looks at you and he goes,
In their kingdom, the rich have it all, and the poor sit and rot.
So I can assume, this is out of character. I can assume that Hasselhoff is rich, right?
oh, yes, dude. Have you fucking seen that fucking.
No, I'm gonna do it right
He's a
now.
lord. Okay, he's a noble. He owns some fucking land.
Yes.
Yeah. But he kind of looks at you. Arthur kind of looks at you and goes,
The kingdom of Viridian has always been the beacon of this entire continent. The Great Plains gives much food, but after the death of the recent king, it seems that everyone is willing to stab anyone in the back in order to get power. Living in a world like that, nothing will ever get done, and therefore we must take the kingdom of Viridian and set it back to what it was once. Redville and the Blackbriars need to be annihilated. But I no longer serve a lord, or any lord of Viridian. Therefore, I no longer matter to them.
So I think we should end it off here because I want to go eat and I also need to vacuum my
yeah.
room.
Also, it's like 2 hours long, and I want to upload this entire episode in one go. Because cutting up that fucking episode was a bitch. Upload this one singularly.
All right. I'm gonna send you
This is a
some.
shopping episode. Shopping episode.
Wait, what? Oh my
So
god,
this
yo.
was a shopping episode.
Oh yeah, dude. Beach episode is next. God, I look so freaking buff in the mirror, but you know it's a mirror, so it's probably playing tricks on me. Anyway, did you stop recording yet?
No.
Oh, see you
Good.
guys later. Hopefully the next time we play, I actually have an icon that looks like my character.
Yeah, I'll find it today.
I'm gonna send you my stuff and it's like some templates of what my character look like.
Isn't it amazing that you have a semi-professional fucking artist as your DM that can just draw?
Oh yeah, like it's so amazing because like not a lot of people are talented in this
Okay,
world.
shut the fuck up. I'm done.
Like I'm so glad to have such a talented person.
Shut the fuck up. I'm done. Shut
You're
up.
so talented.
Shut up. All right. Anyways,
Please.
freaking
Subscribe and follow.
I'm gonna
Subscribe and follow to freaking Gabe Draws his Instagram.
Yes. Fucking. I will subscribe to my Instagram.
I said follow. Oh no, I said subscribe and follow.
Subscribe and follow you.
Yeah, so subscribe to
Get hated shit. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoy this
ring that bell.
shopping episode.
Look, I lost my freaking eye. Everything's cool,
All right, I'm
bro.
not ending the recording.